Live from downtown Mobile, this is Mardi Gras 2016. Brought to you by The Exchange.
Welcome back, everybody. We are with our last bit of coverage. We have 2 parades left, one rolling by us right now, and that is the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association, also known as the MAMGA Mammoth Parade. And they have just arrived in front of our broadcast balcony. Colton, this has been going on, what, since 2 o'clock today?
Yeah, it's just getting like right here to where we are at 202 Government Street here at the Exchange. We've got our parade balcony, which is where Darwin and I have been headquartered for the last several days.
18 weeks. So we're getting ready to have a good time with our finest parade. Actually, this is the next to last parade because we have the double OMs coming up tonight. They are the final parade for Mardi Gras. And we're going to wing this one, Colton, because we weren't able to get any information about this float, about this parade at all.
Yeah.
So we're going to wing it, which is okay because...
it's Fat Tuesday.
Exactly. And at this point, if you've been watching, you're just you got the drill down.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Okay, and we've got some beautiful floats. You're going to see them in just a few minutes. But the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association always starts out with this float, always with some of the past presidents on board, and you see some really beautiful artwork done showing them. This is a long parade, or it has been. I think it's gotten shorter as it's gotten closer to our site, though.
But I have a feeling that we're going to be here for a very
long time.
Yeah, today. Here we go again.
Yeah. We could be.
Save those oatmeal cream pies, please. Oh, wait, those are honey buns. We'll take those, too.
Okay. So, yeah, we're going to get some groceries on this particular parade.
Oh, goodness. If you have enjoyed our coverage for the last couple weeks, really, make sure that you let us know. You can tweet along at Local15News or use the hashtag Local15Mardi Gras as we get ready to wrap it up today with Fat Tuesday here in downtown Mobile.
78 years of the MAMGA parade, the Mobile Area. Did you see me?
Yeah.
I ducked and there wasn't anything coming toward me. They began in 1938. Oh, and so this is their 78th year of Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association. And they are having a good time. And they still got some power left at the end of the parade. They've been going for a while now because they started way up on St. Stephen's Road. And this parade winds around. Wow, what an arm on that guy. Yeah. A box of moon pies from way, 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 way off.
And we've got to say thank you to our friends here at the Exchange, which is where we have been headquartered, too, for our Making Mardi Gras coverage. We're right across from Government Plaza at 202 Government Street.
All right, your Grand Marshal there. Good to see you guys, yeah. And they still got a lot of energy left. I'm telling you, after you've ridden in one of these parades for a while, you can just, I've ridden in parades, and by the end of the parade, you're kind of tuckered out, but they're not.
Yeah.
They've been going for a while.
Following behind the Grand Marshal, it's the Royal Court here, the MAMGA Parade.
And, of course, they had their ball already, and... Royal Court floats, there's actually 2. We have the King and Queen, and the beautiful trains on the back, which is tradition to display them on the back of the floats. Really beautiful work there. And this is more of the Royal Court. Remember, we're doing this by sight because Colton and I, we don't have any notes on this. And we weren't able to get any information, but I think you can probably tell that everybody's having a really good time. More of the Royal Court following the King and Queen.
Darwin has your Fat Tuesday today.
It was a busy one. I mean, we were live all day long on Local 15. I'm sure many of you watched. And now we are wrapping up Mardi Gras 2016 right here on our parade balcony with, of course, this parade and the double OMs, which is the Order of Myths. You know, they're the oldest parading troop.
Yeah.
That's the way it is as you get closer to Fat Tuesday. The crews get older. Not in age. Well, sometimes in age too, but actually just in length of time they've been parading.
And we have some history on the Order of Myths a little bit later on too, right?
I think we do. No, actually we don't. Actually, we do not. Yeah, you know, and we do reach out to the organization, so I just want you to know that we do reach out, and we hope we're getting better. I think this year we had more success getting information from all of the groups, with the exception of a couple. So they're getting more used to us being here and the coverage that it provides. So it'll get better. It's getting better. Oh, look at this.
Looks like this horse might want to put on a show for us.
That's a proud stepper right there.
Yeah.
Some of these people own their own. Oh, we have a marshal lost their hat. Some of these folks own their own horses, and others rent them to some stables that actually that's their job, is to provide Mardi Gras horses and to some of these grand marshals, not just in these groups, but other groups as well. This is Pop. I'm going to call it Pop.
The MAMGA parade, are they the largest? Out of all the...
Technically, they have been the largest because they do allow. Well, I think Joe King procession's probably the largest, but they are one of the largest, if not the second largest. By the way, we want to thank our sponsor for this parade, and that is the Exchange, right here across from Government Plaza at 202 Government Street. And this is where we have parked ourselves for the past 2 weeks as we've celebrated Mardi Gras, and one of the best locations to watch a parade in Mobile by far. 2 balconies. Our party balcony has gone quiet now.
It has.
Yes. But our parade balcony is still rocking and rolling. Okay. I do know a little bit about this float that you'll be seeing in just a moment. We'll share it with you. So when are you going back to Boston?
I fly back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
You didn't get... What? Could you not give yourself a little bit of cushion?
Oh, my gosh.
Well, that's all right. You've got a lot of stories to tell.
I have so many stories to tell.
Although you've told them mostly on the air. I mean, you know, you've been... your fans have followed you right here to our balcony. Whoa.
$2. Oh, wait. Take those ramen noodles, too. We'll take those.
Okay. The Molly float. Let me tell you about the Molly float real quickly. The Mollies...
Oh, darn.
Okay. The Mollies had a tradition of walking along in all kinds of colorful garb, and they just joined the parade years ago with MAMGA, and they would walk in the parade, and people look forward to seeing who was dressed up, how, and they dressed up in all kinds of crazy costumes. So that is dedicated to the Mollies over the years, and it's a traditional float that's in every year it's in the parade. JD Marching Band, and I am sorry, I do not know. Oh, Jefferson Davis Marching Band. Okay, thank you to Jared, our director, producer, / everything else. It has been a windy day here downtown, and it's chilly. Now that the sun's finally hitting our balcony, it's warming up a little bit, just in time for sundown.
Just in time for us to get nice and cold before
the double OMs. And you know, you got to give, your hat's got to be off, although I'm not wearing a hat, I'm wearing a blue wig right now, to all of these young people who have marched in less than insulated clothing. It's been chilly for them, and they still get out here and do this. Of course, I guess after a big long parade like this, you get a little bit warm.
I also think, as we see some of our local law enforcement right behind some of the marching bands right there, that it's important to thank those guys as well, because if I'm not mistaken, this has been one of the safest Mardi Gras over the last couple years.
Yeah, the chief was just talking about that a little while ago, Chief Barber, on Local 15 Today, when he was with Kelly Jones this morning down at Panini Pete's, and he was saying that it's been a really good Mardi Gras, been safe, and that's how it should be. They really have been making an extra effort to monitor anything that might be threatening, and it's worked out really well. We've had a great Mardi Gras. It's been a really good Mardi Gras. It's been cold this year now. The weather hasn't participated.
It's been very chilly.
That's the Avenue right there. The Avenue. And of course, it was Davis Avenue. Now it's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. Very much part of the African-American community. And it still is. And if you drive down Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue now, there's so much happening on that avenue, and it's looking so good, and we're so glad. It's like the rest of Mobile. It's gone through a bit of a renaissance too, just like downtown Mobile has, and it's part of downtown. So a nice float dedicated to what used to be known and still is in the hearts of many, Davis Avenue, now dedicated to Dr. Martin Luther King.
The MAMGA parade, they kick off on St. Stephen's Road. Is that right?
They head that way.
And head all the way down?
I looked at the route. It's the longest route by far.
Oh.
Is that Vance Lang?
There it is right there.
Vance Lang, who at one time worked in our production department at Local 15 on the WBLX car there. It's in the white shirt there. We had his father on the other night gripping ribs.
His daddy can slang some ribs, y'all. That is some good stuff.
Delicious ribs he had the other night. And so...
our friends from 93 BLX.
Oh my gosh. He is so much fun.
The big station.
And now you can hear Vance on several radio stations that are Cumulus Broadcasting. I hear his voice on commercials and promotions on WAPD and BLX. He is one busy man right now. We're so glad he's doing very well and hope he doesn't fall out of that car.
I know. That's awesome.
That's a nice looking vehicle too. I like the way they got it painted up. Oh, look at this. A tribute to Carnival Cruises. Hey, the cruise ship's already back.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be back in November. I think November 26th is the first sailing voyage out of Mobile as Fantasy returns to Mobile. Carnival Cruise Line ship. We're very excited to have it back and have cruises going out of Port City. So excited that MAMGA decided to pay tribute to it with their own float. I guess the guys at the top are your cruise director.
What a busy couple days we have had.
I've been thinking about it today as I was taking a breath. And really, you do take a breath. You guys have been picking and choosing your Mardi Gras parades, and Colton and I have been up here for just about all of them.
Yeah.
You have been here for, I guess, all of them.
Yeah.
I wasn't here this past Saturday, but you just kind of look back over it and go, that's a lot of celebration.
Mm-hmm.
This has made it easy, though, being able to stand up here on this balcony.
Oh, totally.
And being able to park underneath the balcony.
Right here.
Yeah, underneath the building.
At the Exchange.
Yeah, it's really convenient.
On 202 Government Street. We were talking like a bunch of times over the last couple days because I'm from Mobile, moved to Boston to be on the radio up there and still on the radio down here. And so I have some listeners from Boston and a couple other cities who have been tweeting me, watching online, local15tv.com.
Are they surprised? I mean, because, they, of course, everyone away from here goes, oh, New Orleans, New Orleans. Are they really surprised at the extent of our Mardi Gras?
Oh, well, of course, it's so weird because people in other cities outside of Mobile think that Mardi Gras started in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. But it's not until Darwin and I get on television and have to set everybody straight.
That's right. We'll tell you real fast.
That the port city started Mardi Gras.
And I've mentioned several times in our coverage so far that I was in New Orleans over the past 24 hours in New Orleans yesterday morning and had a gentleman from New Orleans school me in that. So I was very proud of that fact. I just let him go on. I wasn't going to interrupt it. I was enjoying it too much. You're watching the MAMGA Mammoth Parade, Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association. They've been at it for most of the afternoon. Their parade actually started around, I believe, 2 o'clock. What time is it now?
It is just about 5
They've been going on about 3 hours now. That's a pretty long parade. They've got one of the longest routes, if not the longest route. Buffalo Soldiers walking right by us right now with a little percussion, keeping the cadence going.
And if you've enjoyed all the coverage, too, we want to remind you, let us know. Sound off on our Facebook page, Local 15 News. And online, too, on Twitter, at Local15 News.
We've been getting some really nice emails from folks, and they've been responding to that little, give us a shout-out. They've sent me several little notes personally, and I really like to hear from you guys. Next year, Mardi Gras is going to be later. I think it's February 28th or 29th. I'm not sure, but it's toward the end of the month, which is really nice because this one came so quickly. We almost didn't have a chance to
recoup
hit the reset button for Christmas. Yeah, on New Year's. It was like 1 week later, we were on Dolphin Island kicking off the season. Got the horses out for this parade today. Looking really good. Once again, we don't have the descriptions of these parades, this particular parade, but when we catch sight of something, that will have further describe it to us, we'll let you know. Circle K has been a sponsor in this parade for years, and this is one of their floats showing a lot of products that they
Here we go, Darwin.
that they are throwing, actually. I think the entire convenience store is being tossed at us right now.
Oh, wait, I got powdered donuts.
You did?
I did. Yes.
You did?
All right, wow, well.
Tasty cakes.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you're going to eat them right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and take a nice little.
All right.
I missed out on lunch earlier.
Did you really? You had some good lunch here. Sorry.
Where's Darwin?
Hey. I know. I've seen so many folks that I have not seen in a while.
That's the fun part of Mardi Gras.
No, it really is a reunion time. It really is. You don't get a chance to see some folks for, well, I don't know. There's some people I don't see, but I see every year at Mardi Gras. So it makes you kind of get back together at least once a year. You're watching the MAMGA parade. MAMGA getting started in, I believe it was 1938, and I can't do the math right now, but
that's a lot.
It's been a long time. I think it's their 78th parade or something like that, I believe. Our last parade just ahead of us, the OOM's Order of Myths.
What time do they kick off tonight, Darwin?
It's at 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's at 6 o'clock. Our coverage will start at 6:30 because they've got a little bit of a route they have to travel too. Now, and the routes have been kind of back and forth. It's mostly parade route A, but it does take about 30 minutes for them to get here.
What is that? Was that a Happy Meal? What is?
Those are ramens.
Oh, these are packs of ramens.
I know you love that, don't you? Wow. Give me that up. I did not know a box of oatmeal cakes would travel so far.
Okay.
But then I've never tried throwing a box of oatmeal cakes, so.
A lot of the viewers who watch our coverage, they actually don't think that I take this stuff home. You don't want to know my carry-on to get back to Boston tomorrow. It's nothing but oatmeal cream pies, ramen noodles, and peanut butter
Now, here's
crackers.
what I want to know.
Okay.
Okay, isn't there like a $25 charge for every bag? Who are you flying? Yeah, so you may wind up breaking even, because I know ramen noodles aren't the most expensive product in the grocery store.
Don't tempt me with a challenge to see how much I can eat before I get on this plane
Yeah,
tomorrow.
you're gonna have to, sir, excuse me, sir, you're gonna have to lighten that bag a little bit. Okay, give me just about 20 minutes. And I'll do something with these wrappers after I'm done. Little lull in the parade. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can't cross the barricades, but nobody said you couldn't grab your net and crawl.
That's skill right there.
Well, I started to say years of practice, but they don't look that old. It's ingenuity right there. And then, you know, maybe 5 years from now, they'll realize that big box of beads under the bed or well, actually, I've had several young people come up and say, could you give me those beads because I'm going to trade them in for Krispy Kreme donuts afterwards.
That's the thing to do.
And Krispy Kreme, then I believe they donate them to Augusta Evans School, and they reprocess them and sell them back to some of these crews, which is kind of neat. They make some money, and the crews save some money, and Krispy Kreme gets a little free publicity.
Not bad.
No, it's a good deal for everybody. I hear drums.
I do too. It is the final day, Fat Tuesday here. So our Macon Mardi Gras coverage gets ready to wrap up. Colton Bradford.
Darwin Singleton, and we have been enjoying a beautiful sunny day. Yeah, it's been a little brisk down here. The wind has been a little bit strong. It was actually too strong for me to continue wearing the peacock. I put the peacock on, the big peacock that I wore last year, for about 20 minutes.
Yep.
And the wind was so bad I couldn't keep it on.
As long as you put it on once.
I had to do it.
It's kind of like the, what's the Groundhog Day? It's kind of like if Darwin puts on the...
You're going to see, 5 more weeks of bad weather. Yeah. If I saw my shadow, and I did see my shadow, but I think that goes against the groundhog. I'd depend upon his accuracy if I were you. Usually when we see a mobile fire truck, that means the end of the parade, but not this time. There are more floats, not this time. Little Boy Blue coming here. And that's a direct interpretation of the nursery rhyme. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. Sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. You see it all right there, and they are. I can't remember the rest of it.
Which organization did?
I cannot recall the float because they do rip floats. Fairy Tales. Who was that?
What was that?
It's a blur.
Lachey's.
Lachey's. I started to say it's a blur right with me.
So many
floats, so many parades. Our good friends at 104 FM WDLT, 104.1.
You better watch out, Nikki D. Marks.
Let me tell you something. The other day,
I'm
not sure what that is. She has waited all year to do that, whatever it is. But yeah, they played a little bit. They had a little concert of Gladys Knight music the other day, and it's stuck in my head, and I can't. I don't know.
Work it, baby, work it.
All right. She is high stepping. And that is what I could not. She's walked 7 miles. How is she still doing that?
Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, she got out of the car to do that. Okay, that's good. I like that. I like that. I like her attitude. Humpty Dumpty. Calling for all King's men, all King's horses and men, and one coat just in case. Yeah. And you see a fried egg on the side. Because they couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
He's going to keep trying. Let's see.
That is a great interpretive float. My reflexes are so dulled out, I could not catch your throws. He's trying. If it doesn't gently land in my hand at this point, I'm not going to catch it. All right. Whoa. All that. Okay. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. They finally got their beats up here.
Hey, diddle diddle. Look for the cow that jumped over. Oh, there it is. Cow that jumped over the moon. It's right there. That big cow jumping over the moon. I didn't see it. Love the dog laughing. And the dish ran away with the spoon. Very cool. That must be Peter Pumpkin Eater. That would
be correct.
Put her in pumpkin shell, and Danny kept her very well. Yeah. She seems to be doing okay, sipping her tea. Once again, you're watching the MAMGA Mammoth Parade, the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association.
The Greenville High School Marching Band now making their way onto your TVs.
A nice salute to the camera. The old lady in the shoe had so many children she didn't know what to do. Well, she should have had so many children. That's wow. Great float. I think the last time we saw these floats, it was in the nighttime, and in the daytime, they're just still as vivid and beautiful as they were lit at night.
I believe that they might have borrowed these from maybe the Stripers.
Could have been. That is a big box of oatmeal pies coming toward my head. Trying to catch the name of this band. Sorry, we don't have the list today, but okay. No, still not a clue. Still looking, but I haven't found it yet. these bands, I'll tell you. That looks like something I'd wear.
Yeah. That was borrowed from your closet, Darwin.
Wow, this float is so impressive. Now that is for Mystic Stripers. S is the Stripers, but it's really neat seeing some of these floats in the daytime. They're very just gorgeous. They hold up either daylight or dark. Oh, here we go. Somebody's throwing a little TP. Makes a good streamer. Might come a time you wish you hadn't done that.
I know, right?
420 blackbirds baked in a pie. Yeah, it's a little Miss Buffett, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm amazed at how many of the old nursery rhymes I remember.
I know. I'm amazed too at you, Darwin, because I've been trying to put all the pieces together for every float, and I'm like, what? Which one was that?
Well,
but you've gotten it right every single time.
I've gone through the cobwebs of my mind, and I've recalled it for some reason. I can't believe that I have.
And again, thank you to our local law enforcement.
Now, okay.
Everyone, I'm not sure what is going on.
Well, I do know that.
Looks
Remember,
like,
you know when you've been somewhere and there's a piece of toilet paper hanging on the heel of your shoe?
Yeah.
That just happened to the fire department.
That's like the industrial version right there.
And that is the end of the 2016 version of the Mobile Area Mardi Gras Association's MAMGA's Mammoth Parade. And it's been going on now for about 3 hours or more through the city of Mobile. And just rolling by here as we approach it's very close to our last parade.
Our final parade.
Yeah, it's
Order of Myths.
The Order of Myths.
Myths. The Order of Myths.
Okay, we appreciate you. We've really enjoyed you joining us for coverage. We're not saying goodbye yet because we have one more parade, but we are endeavoring to show as many of these parades as we can because we want to celebrate Mardi Gras right along with our viewers on WJTC UTV44. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back in just a little while because we have the Order of Myths closing out Mardi Gras 2016. That's coming up at 6 o'clock. 6:30?
6:30,
6:30.
yes.
I'm Darwin Singleton.
I am Colton Bradford. Don't forget to use the hashtag Local15 Mardi Gras. Just tweet along if you are watching at home tonight.
Laissez les bon temps rouler, let the good times roll, and they're still rolling in downtown Mobile. We will see you back here in just a little while for the Double OMs, the final parade of Mardi Gras 2016.